Hello, welcome back, White Filth vinyl channel, if you were still doubting this. This is a new collection update. I didn't have time to do anything else actually. I'm preparing a tape delay, but I just need to listen to it more, not just to show the tapes and not say anything. So yeah, new collection. We just got back from a long weekend in the snow, so I listened to a shit of records, but I also played with the kids in the snow, so yeah. This is what's playing. It popped into my head in the weekend and I didn't have it on me, so I put it on right now. The Word S Power from Musmahħū. This came out some time ago. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure when this came out. Not even sure what label it's on. Let's find out later. So, great record. Sorry. This is going to be a mixed bag. I think I have about 8 records. Bit of everything. I said I was going to keep them. Don't listen to what I'm saying, just, you know, enjoy. If not, nah. This is the first record of the bunch, and this is Skee with Compro, one of the records we spoke highly about, or especially Thomas spoke highly about in the Wolves podcast. This is a, ambient techno record. I had to put 2 labels on it, but it's very minimal. It's very, the cover is very minimal, very, I wouldn't say cold, but it fits the aesthetic of the cover, just a man in a snow landscape, which also fits my weekends. Which is cool, this is from Alien Tape Records, right there. And what's nice is the parental advisory Explicit Vibes label right there. Now this is the repress or the re-edition of this one, because it came out, first pressing came out on black and then yellow-black color. Now this is the green, yellow, black pressing, so I'm not sure if this is a repress or just another pressing. But actually a very cool color tone for these records. And the second one is basically just the same. So double-sided. This was also in here. I don't think it had anything to do with the record, but maybe it's more for Alien records, more Alien tapes. But let's just keep it in there. So yeah, really good record, really slow. Yeah, just a minimal techno, ambient, whatever you want to call it, record that deserves attention, but got a lot of praise because this was like the this was one of the 10 best records of Warp, which means something. Then another record that is Warp adjacent. This is the new-ish Nikolas, the triple pack of the 12 inches he did, the Nymphs, not the Nymphs 12 inches, which were pretty limited and sold out as fast as you can buy them. So they re-released, and this is on the label, which is it? RS. Yeah, I think RS Records. RNS. They press a lot of dance music in the 90s. I think this is the same label because they have that horse, that Ferrari style logo. Now, what this is, I was kind of hoping for a better package or a better layout. I thought this was one big sleeve, a triple gatefold, and then which held the 12 inches. What this actually is always the same sleeve, and it's nice but very minimal. It has that Nikolas feel or artwork in the texture. It has the RNS logo in here. Then it says "in order, other people," but it has a very minimal silver print going on it, and then the Nymphs sticker that is always the same sticker right there. Now what's stupid about it is that the color sleeves, then these were inserted in the white sleeves, and you had to cut them, but it was almost impossible to cut them good or correct, so I kind of had to ruin the sleeves to get to the music, but that happens sometimes. So it's one sleeve, and then a silver, a blue, and a green 12-inch. Yeah, it's Nikolas, so it's very minimal. Although this is more in the techno camp than what he usually produces or what he usually gives out. Because we talked about it, and one record is just almost a silent record, so minimal and subtle. This is a bit more on the bass heavy side, I would say. So yeah, a cool collection, but I would have liked to see it in a triple gatefold rather than these 3 loose records. This seems to be pretty limited. I'm not sure. I just bought it at my local record store, but this is something that could easily disappear in some time, I think. So if you're into MUŠmaħħū and what he is doing, check it out. Previous releases from him, bundled. Bit more silent because it's building and building and building. Then, oh yeah, this is in here too. Still haven't seen this one. This is the Anger and Distortion 8000 Hardcore DVD documentary that a few Belgian guys did, because H8000, like it says here, is a household name in hardcore and punk worldwide. It has a screen printed sleeve, and like I said, this is a documentary documenting the scene in the yeah, it says here late 80s to late 90s, so that's a 10-year span. This was limited to 1,000 and this is 219. Very nice screen printed sleeve with the DVD in here. Now I haven't seen it because I don't have a DVD player, so I need to fix that, but I'm going to check it out this week at a friend's house. So yeah. Bookmarks, thank you very much for obtaining one for me. I think this is getting a repress because I saw, which means they have sold out, which is cool, but I saw Print Clinic, I think that's the one who's doing it, is doing a rerun. So check it out if you're interested in hardcore in general. Then, speaking about hardcore in general, this is a hardcore adjacent, I would say, record that came out last year, I think mid last year, Fiddlehead, Springtime and Blinds. It's hardcore in the sense that hardcore is a wide subgenre, or is a wide genre, which spans a lot of things, and this is more of the DC scene, Revolution Summer, whatever you want to call it, that yeah, all that stuff, inspired bands by the guy who had Have Heart is in here, the same singer is in here, but don't expect Have Heart, expect more what I just said. Cover's actually very nicely done. You can see if it's color pencil or an actual picture, but I think an actual picture that is then run through a computer processed program, whatever. It comes with a postcard with an extra artwork, and this yeah, like I said in previous cases with a record like this is not really my genre, but I kept going back to it, and especially the track Lay Low that has such a catchy hook that yeah, that I just went back to it and back to it and back to it. This was also on my top list. This is the reprint. I think the first was, I don't know, black or something, and then blue and white merged. This is the smoke variant of this record. Out on Run 4 cover, so this should be available since it's got a repress. Yeah, a cool record, man. There's nothing more I can say. It's not for everybody, because the people I talk to who I recommend this are either really with it or can't do anything with it, but yeah, check it out if you're into DC, Revolution Summer, yeah, all that stuff. That's cool. Then, to metal or black metal, the Natetale releases Corpsand, and then the Fanebaerer. I talked about this enough. This is the, I'll show it to you because it's beautiful, but this is the Corpsand compilation from Denmark with all the bands. I had the tape package, and then I slept a bit on the vinyl, and it disappeared from the shop, so I got it from New Era. A bit of a panic attack. It smells nice. Bit of a panic attack mode I went in, but now Natetale just updated the shop, and they are back with with these 2 records in shop, and then a, I think, Cider full-length announcement. So yeah, there's things brewing in Denmark. Really nice screen printed stock, like Skee is doing. Also from Denmark, of course. Nothing in the middle or in the center, and it is a double LP. It is just black, sturdy vinyl, nothing fancy, but good, with A and B center labels. It's not too thick, but it's okay pressing, and okay pressing. So yeah, I think this was done by the same guy who does the Skill, sorry, jackets, because they even smell the same, that toxic great shock smell. Comes with a poster with the entire crew, and then some bone structures and whatever, buildings, bone buildings. Nicely done. Also screen printed. Yeah, this is just the compilation of all the projects, or a handful of projects from that scene that come together to do this. And this is a much deserved vinyl edition of that one. Jordas slaat, afkalt, blood and bot, Fanebaerer, Cider, Wapennet, Hollow Hand, Legion, Rifla, De La Secta, Gapstock, so yeah, they're all Aerikaer, or something like that. It is quite a lineup. There you go. And Blood and Bot is now on sale at Iron Bone at the Dagger, I think it's called. If you want that one, jump on it. Then, the one I am listening to right now, at the moment, not this, but I listen to it quite a while, quite sometimes. I've listened to it for quite a while now, Jesus fucking Christ. Fanebaerer with, what's it called, Fra Hand til Jord, I'm not sure what that means, maybe two guys in a pond, but like I said, no idea. It is, once again, a screen printed, simple jacket, but it's nicely done. Clean on the inside. A bit thicker pressing, although I think it's done by the same company. No, it's the same. Cool inner logo, and then this. Now I've seen this before, but I'm not sure where. I've seen this pop up somewhere. This one comes not with a poster, but with a booklet. I think a lyric booklet, which is really, really nicely done. Recorded at Mayhem, their compounds in, I think, Copenhagen. It has lyrics in here, but like I said, it is Danish, so cool band pictures in the front and in the back. There you go. These are nice releases. I think they will be doing these for the foreseeable future for all their releases. That's a guess, I'm not sure, but yeah, I love the Skill stuff. I love this too. So that's the two HATETHOUSAND. Then another record we talked about on the Wolves podcast, which was on order for quite a while at the local shop. This is Freddy by Freddie Gibbs, his full length from 2018. Just more of his stuff now without Madlib. I think they're doing Pinata 2 or something like that. But you know, just look at the cover. It is straightforward, heavy bass hip hop. Download codes. Printed sheet, no lyrics, just more pink and gangster stuff. Yeah, it's cool. I still enjoyed the Straight Killer EP the most of what he did and the stuff with Madlib, but this is a very good record. Someone is showering. Pink records, they all came pink. This is just the first press. They are all the same, I think. I haven't seen any black copies showing them, so yeah. Really glad to have this one. Second one on vinyl for me, by Freddy. And then two I ordered at the same time. The first one is the Cenotap with Empire. Is that what it's called? Empire, yes. French duo. I don't know where they're from France, but French duo Cenotap, always true to its approach of integrity, delivered its fourth release, 6 tracks of superior black metal, imbued with tragic majesty and glorious despair. That's actually a hype sticker that is really good descriptor of what's on this record. I talked about it quite a while, here we go again. I talked about it a few times because they have a shitload of records that came out in 2018. The split in the last video. Now this one is their second full length. This one is for Nuclear War Now Records, and I love the cover. I love the digital a bit more because it's a little sharper, the image, but it's still a cool painting. Runs through on the back, and this is, yeah, I haven't spent too much time with it due to the fact that I still have the split to listen to, but it's really nice to have a full length from these guys. Another full length from these guys finally. This is the black version. I picked it up from Iron Bonat even before Nuclear War Now announced it, and then when Nuclear War Now put it up, it seemed the first 100 were on gold. So not that I want the gold because I hate gold vinyl. Well, I don't like gold vinyl, but it would have been good with the artwork, but I like the black version just fine. I still think these guys were in Nikopol, but I'm not sure. But yeah, check it out. Record's done. I have one more, and this is a beast we have been waiting for. This is the Musmahhu. I think that's how you call it. Musmahhu, H-U, Reigns of the Odious. Yeah, this is a Zwarte Dautus' black metal project. It's Likpredaker, I think, something like that, and then Zwarte Dautus and Kevin Paradis. That's a name you can pronounce. On drums, I think. Coffin Beater, so yeah, drums. Ancient Records does black metal, death metal, and done to a high degree, I think. It's not run-of-the-mill death metal. It is very, very influenced by black, but it's still dead enough to call it just death metal. Yeah, really enjoyed this one. I listened to it two times maybe, completely through. Digitally a few times, and then now with the record coming in just before the weekend, I haven't had time to spin it, but love the layout, love the logo, love the feel of this project. Like the photo with him with the bones and the cat next to his shirt. That's awesome. So yeah, really glad to have some death from the Ancients stable instead of black metal all the time, or rockabilly black metal, psychobilly, surf black metal, or, you know, he has so many projects that there is something for everyone. But I think this record will pop up not on a lot of end of the year's list maybe because it's really soon, but on a lot of people's radars. Let's keep it at that. So yeah, Musmahhu, I hope that's correct. That's the last records. Record's done, I'm done. Small little update. Like I said, I'm working on a tape delay, but it's so much good shit that I have to study it a bit more. For the rest, don't know. I'll see you when I see you. Bye.